cool. All my family, they're real good to me. They help me with my son when I'm not in town. Like my dad and my stepmom, they put in a lot of effort to have a good relationship with my son, and I love that. But my dad and my stepmom, they also put in a lot of effort to have a good relationship with my son's mom, and I don't need that. I don't. Because now she's getting too comfortable, man. My baby mama, she comes over all the time without even telling me. One time, I came home, and my baby mama was there, but I had a girl with me. It was awkward. The girl was like, "Who is that?" I was like, "Oh, that's my sister." I had to play it off. I grabbed my baby mama by the head and gave her a noogie. I was like, "Stay out of my room, caca head." Like, Bro, I want to get health insurance. That shit looks badass. Right now, I don't have health insurance. So anytime I need to go to the doctor for anything, I go to like this affordable type clinic. You know, those clinics that are like for people in the struggle? But I feel like the doctors there be struggling too. My primary care physician lady, I don't think she makes enough money to care. That bitch has her own problems. She was like, "Mr. Barbosa, do you smoke cigarettes?" I was like, "Sometimes." I live with my dad right now, but I want to move out because it's hard to, have sex. And it's the only thing holding me back right now, You ever have quiet sex? Or like, you ever live with somebody else's parents? Like, if you're a dude, you ever live at your girl's parents' house? It's horrible. I lived with a girl once, and I remember her mom's room was right next to her room. The only time we could have sex was if I camouflaged the sweet sounds of love with my snoring. Every night, I was in there like, It's hard having quiet sex. You gotta like whisper, yell, dirty talk. I was like, "You like that?" Sounded like a little demon. "You like that, bitch?" I remember this one night, she was like, "Go faster." I was like, "Shit, I'll try." It sounded like we had baby pigs running around. I said, "Don't come in here, we're watching farm videos." Finished her off with a The next morning, her mom was like, "Hey, you slept good last night." I said, "You fucking right, I did." Grandparents was raised by immigrants, man. Yeah. I miss my grandparents a lot when I'm out here on the road, and I'll get homesick. I'll miss them. But when I really miss them, I'll do things that remind me of them. Like, when I really miss my grandma and her food, I'll go to a Mexican restaurant and just sit down with an old lady. I'll be like, "Hola, señora. Ahora yo soy su nieto. I belong to you now, lady." When I really miss my grandpa, I'll go to a strip club and just creep out young ladies. I'll be like, "Ven aquí, chiquita." I really do take my grandma to her appointments sometimes. Or like, if I have to translate. My grandma speaks no English, like at all. So the longer her doctor talks, the more nervous she gets. And after a while, she'll start tapping me. She's like, "¿Qué está diciendo? What's he telling you? ¿Qué chingados está diciendo?" I like to mess with her a little bit. I'll be like, "Shh." She's like, ¿Qué? I'm like, "Grandma, tenemos que ir a McDonald's." Don't use that like in a real conversation. Don't be like, "You heard about the thing?" And like, don't ever leave my show thinking you learned something. I'm not that guy. Like, I just want to like emphasize that, man. Like, if you're left, right, blue, red, I'm not here to take a side or to push an agenda. Like, I don't care who you vote for. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And I'm for real. Like, don't take, if I talk about a law or anything like that, don't take it too serious. I'm not trying to, like, I don't have a point. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that comedian. I wish I was. You think I don't? Man, I wish I could be like them smart comedians that they be like, you ever notice how society be doing this? And then y'all be like, oh, fuck. But that's not me. So for now, I got to come out here and just, you know? I'm stupid, bro. I'm a stupid man. I know I am. I want people to acknowledge how dumb I am, because... And I'm okay with being dumb. I've always known. I knew I was stupid since like the 5th grade. Because you remember in school, they used to tell us that Ben Franklin discovered electricity when he was flying a kite with a key on it and he got electrocuted. Yeah, he was out there, he's like, oh shit, you know what it is. Like, when they told us that story, that's when I knew I was dumb. Because if that happened to me, I wouldn't have discovered electricity. I would have just stood there like, what the fuck happened? Like, especially in those old times, I would have ran around my village like, hey, the sky is the devil. Like, he just touched me. I also want to say another thing, man. Because I don't want my jokes to ever make you think one thing or another. Because then you guys talk about it in the comments, and I read those, and I cry. So, like, again, I just want to emphasize, I don't care who you vote for. I still respect you no matter what. But earlier I was doing jokes about dating girls who are not so legal. And I don't want y'all to think that I lean on anything. I do have one opinion, that this is my opinion, though. And if yours is opposite of mine, I still respect you. But for the record, just before people get it twisted, for the record, me, personally, I'm pro-immigrant. How could I not be? It's how I was able to be born in this country. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm pro-immigrant. But, if I hang out with immigrants for too long, I'll get a little Republican-y. Only because, and immigrants, y'all know y'all do this. Bro, when immigrants who are the same race as you, when they find out you were born here, they'll shame you for it. You're on their side and they'll shame you for it. They split us up. They be like, oh, you were born here? Must be nice. They're like, so you're not full-blooded. Or they hit you with the, maybe you've had some struggle, but you'll never understand what it is to be an immigrant. Every time they're giving me all that, I'm like, bro, go home. And y'all start to get serious. Eventually, y'all gotta travel together. It's gonna happen. But that can be tough on your pockets. That's why I only go out with girls who are here illegally. Undocumented women, y'all are done traveling. Y'all have reached your final destination. They don't want to go anywhere. Well, I mean, they do, but they can't. That's my excuse for not even taking them on dates. I'd be like, let's just stay home tonight. I don't want them to take you from me, baby. Let's go under the covers where they can't find you. We're gonna play hide the illegal. Nah, it's like, hey, that's a dumbass joke, but it's just a joke. But I like when I say it, because I'll look around at the audience and I could tell by the faces y'all make, I could tell who's illegal in here. A couple girls were looking at me like, fuck that joke. Play it cool, bitch. They're gonna find you. Nah. Hey, I didn't even know this. And maybe this is me just being like ignorant or maybe a little privileged that I was born on this side of the line. But I didn't know that a lot of people who are undocumented don't like to be called illegals. This girl I was dating got real mad at me. She was like, I'm not illegal. Stop calling me illegal. I'm undocumented. I said, bitch, it is illegal to be undocumented. Just be yourself. I was raised by immigrants. I was raised by my grandparents. I was raised by immigrants, man. Yeah. You know, I miss my grandparents a lot when I'm out here on the road, and I'll get homesick. I'll miss them. But when I really miss them, I'll do things that remind me of them. Like, when I really miss my grandma and her food, I'll go to a Mexican restaurant and just sit down with an old lady. I'll be like, hola, señora. Ahora yo soy su nieto. I belong to you now, lady. When I really miss my grandpa, I'll go to a strip club and just creep out young ladies. I'll be like, ven aquí, chiquita. I really do take my grandma to her appointments sometimes. Or like, if I have to translate. My grandma speaks no English, like at all. So the longer her doctor talks, the more nervous she gets. And after a while, she'll start tapping me. She's like, ¿qué está diciendo? What's he telling you? ¿Qué chingados está diciendo? I like to mess with her a little bit. I'll be like, shh. She's like, ¿qué? I'm like, Grandma, tenemos que ir a McDonald's. Every now and then I'll think of a joke that I think is funnier in Spanish, or a little story that I think is funnier in Spanish. Because eventually I would like to do a little Spanish tour. I think that would be cool. So I'll run it by my grandma. Yeah. So I'll run it by my grandma, right? Just see what she thinks. And I told her this one and she didn't like it. But if you want, I'll tell it to y'all before we go tonight. Yeah. Hice una cuenta de OnlyFans. Pero no para poner videos. Yo solamente quiero mirar videos. Solamente quiero mirar los videos, ¿ok? Yo soy OnlyFans. Pero OnlyFans me asusta, me pone muy nervioso. Porque en mis primeros 2 minutos de estar en OnlyFans, encontré a mi favorita actriz. Una que yo miraba desde Pornhub. Pero Pornhub ya no está. Pornhub está en el cielo con Diosito. Pero lo que me pone nervioso, lo que me asusta de OnlyFans, es que encontré a la actriz y compré uno de sus videos. Y cuando compré el video, inmediatamente me mandó un mensaje, según ella. Puso, hola mi amor, qué guapo eres, ¿por qué no me llamas al rato?